Hello again, everyone. This is James chapter 1 verse 5. I've been asked this week a question about why are we here? What's the purpose of life? Why do we exist? And normally I don't do these tagged questions things, but I felt like I had to do this one because it's such an important question, because at some point or another we've all asked ourselves, why am I here? Why are any of us here? So I was asked by the Raven of Poe. If you haven't seen her, check her stuff out. She's great. I'm a big fan. And the only way I know to answer this question properly is to use a metaphor. So the metaphor is, what's the purpose of a brick? Now the brick here can be used for many different things, technically. I mean, it could be a paperweight. It could be used to hold doors open. It could be used for just about anything that you could think of. Except that's not why it was created. Keep that in mind. It was created. You don't see these just out in the wild. This was created. Therefore, it was created with a purpose. This was made for a specific reason. Just like we are created. Therefore, we must have a specific reason why we were created. Now, a brick by itself essentially has no purpose. By itself, the brick does nothing. But if you take a community of bricks, or several different bricks, then you might have something. But even then, if you stack a bunch of bricks together, they resemble a wall, but the slightest bit of pressure and the whole thing comes tumbling down. So, a group of bricks does nothing. It's a little bit better, but it's still not quite there. What you really need to have is a bit of mortar between them, like cement. Something that holds all the bricks together. Something that that makes it more stable. So, what is that for us? Well, I believe that to be God. And some people would say that would be love, and they'd be right, because you can't have God without love. So, what is our purpose? Well, the brick is designed to make buildings, to make homes and things like that. So what's our purpose? Well, our purpose is to not be alone. Matter of fact, that's the very first thing that God said after He created Adam. It is not right for man to be alone. Although I think it's in a different perspective here. I think in this situation, God didn't design us to be individuals per se. He designed us to be individuals in a community, in a family. That's the purpose of life, to look out for each other. Where I have weaknesses, you have strengths, and vice versa. To look out for each other. And the only way to truly do that, I mean, they have communities out there, they have cults out there where it's groups of people, and it's close, but it's not quite right. Not without that mortar, that holding us all together, which is God. That, I believe, is the purpose of life. Now, I don't claim to know that to be the truth. That's just what I believe. That's my theory of it. If you have another idea, I'd be more than happy to hear it. Leave a comment or make a video response, or even send me an email. I'd love to hear any perspective. It doesn't have to just be a Christian one. I'd love to hear any perspective on this question. As a matter of fact, that's the purpose. Raven of Poe was asked the question by somebody else. She answered it. She asked other people. I answered. And now I'm asking you. What do you think is the purpose of life? Why are we all here? Well, as always, thank you for inviting me here on your YouTube screen. And God bless.